Hey YouTube, Boap here, and today I wanted to make a quick video about the effectiveness, the validity, the absolute powerhouse of Titan Bubble in comp currently. So, if you guys have been watching my streams lately, I've been playing a lot more Sentinel. I've been saying C-Man returns this, C-Man returns that, blah, 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 blah. Well, if you didn't know, C-Man is technically Bubble. It is what we used to call the Bubble in D1. I used to call him C-Man. And now D2 still has a Bubble, but it's actually even more effective. So I wanted to talk to you about a couple of the reasons why I actually do choose to use Bubble in comp. So the number one reason is because it's very strong territory control. Whether you put it down on overtime at the end of the round when you have tied lives, whether you put it down on power to guarantee that you get power, the bubble makes sure it puts a giant protective dome over you for you and all of your friends to get 3 orbs of light for each player of your team, armor of light on the inside, which means you have like 500 plus health, and you get weapons of light. So all of your guns, it's actually one of the biggest buffs in the game. When all of your guns will get 35% bonus damage. And a couple weird things about that is that the Ace of Spades, for example, if you have Memento Mori active, it'll do 122 to the head and 87 to the body, which means you can actually 2-tap Guardians with Ace of Spades and Weapons of Light just by hitting 1 headshot and 1 body shot. And that is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. So all high impact snipers will 1 hit to the body. Shotguns, you can just absolutely terrorize people. You can shotgun supers, you can map. Most hand cannons, including spare rations, are a headshot body with weapons of light. So that just makes it so easy, you know? It's like it maximizes your efficiency shooting people. Last word's actually 3 body shots. But there's more to it than people realize. A lot of times when you pop a bubble, you are controlling an area, right? The whole purpose of that super is to control an area for 30 seconds. Whether that's the overtime or the power. If anybody comes in, what people don't realize is that all of your melee damage is greatly increased inside of a bubble. So when people come in, every single one of your punches is doing lots and lots of damage. I stack this personally with Syntheseps because it seems that if I pop a bubble on overtime, there's a really good chance that I'll get bioenhancements to proc, and all of my punches are 1 punches inside the bubble. If you come into the bubble and I have Syntheseps active, you will get punched once and die. 1 punch. And I'll get an overshield inside my bubble. And while I have this melee overshield active and I'm in the bubble, I do like 268 damage inside or something like that. I don't even need Synthesis proc if I have the overshield, because that also, the melee overshield that you get on Sentinel also increases your melee damage. So it's actually just silly. I have a clip here of this exactly right here. So it's Twitter quality, so you'll have to bear with me here because I couldn't find the actual clip. But here we have a Dawnblade. 1, 2, 3 punches, and he barely even took my overshield. Easy kill, fair enough, right? Here we have a Striker. I no-scope, punch once, punch twice. Just absolutely terrorizing supers. It's not even a challenge to kill supers in your bubble. Even if smashes come in, even if whatever comes in, you can throw a suppressor, or you can just punch him, or you can do both. You can suppress him and punch the shit out of him. Who cares? Especially if you have 2 people in the bubble, that guy gets punched once by each of you guys, and they flop, and it's actually kind of hilarious. So moving forward, besides that, you get weapons of light, and another gigantic advantage to weapons of light is you can make plays like this. Right here, I have the Xenophage, and I have weapons of light. I was the last Guardian standing, and I was going to die, so I actually dropped the bubble on power because there was more than 30 seconds left, and I wanted to make a play, right? And as you can see here, it's 1-0, so it's so early in the round. I shouldn't have used, or it's so early in the game, I shouldn't have even bothered with my super, but I wanted to. I popped the bubble down, and with Xenophage, the strangest thing happens. You get 4 shots with it, and every single shot is a 1-hit kill Even if you shoot the ground next to them, it'll do 203 damage and kill them with a xenophage. So as you can see here, I have 3 shots left. I've already killed a guy. And now it's 1v3, and I'm like, well, my bubble's only got 8 seconds left. And I'm going to have to go kill all 3 of them. But it's okay because I have a xenophage with Weapons of Light. And Weapons of Light lasts for 15 seconds outside of the bubble. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap. Let's fucking go! You can make insane plays like that with Weapons of Light. And it's literally game changing. I probably should have lost that round. I absolutely should have lost that round. It actually was a 1v4 because I had 3 and 1 life extra when I popped my bubble. And so it's just incredible. It's a very fun super to use, and you can even disrespect people like this. Maybe if I make it small, it'll be easier to see. Doesn't look like this poor bastard. It was me versus him in the bubble, and he grabbed tractor cannon, and I just hilted him to death with a sword. It's 2 hits because an empty sword counts as a melee, and that guy got embarrassed. So there you go. Those are the benefits to the bubble. Orbs, Weapons of Light, Territory Control, Armor of Light. A lot of times enemies will pop supers, and I'll actually just pop my bubble. And then they'll come hit the bubble with their whole entire super, right? And the bubble will still be there. So they'll completely waste their super. We'll get orbs, we'll get Weapons of Light, and then we'll just immediately kill them if they don't just come in the bubble right away. And the absolute very last thing that I probably should have gone over is it's not just a freaking bubble. You literally have a Sentinel that every kill heals you in your Sentinel. And it's actually insane. You can pop the bubble if you want, or if you don't want to, just roamer them. Just hit them with the freaking Sentinel. Like, this class has suppressor grenades, which are probably the best grenade. I don't care what anybody says. Arc web, blah, 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 everything. Suppressors knock people out of supers. Any super. Just boop. It's probably the best grenade. You have the bubble, which is an insane territory control, and you have an actual Sentinel with healing capabilities. All of your melee kills heal you and nearby enemies. All of your melee kills with your melee charge heal you and all your nearby teammates, give you an overshield and all your nearby teammates, and any punch kills with the overshield do more damage and regen bonus overshield. So it's like, what? It's actually insane. So it blows my mind. Here's the very last thing. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips that I got with the punches. I really like to use Syntheseps because with Syntheseps and the overshield, it is a 1 punch. So as you see in a couple of these clips here, when you're backed up against the wall and you're like, well, shit. As we have here, both my teammates, I believe, died right here. Yep, both my teammates died. I had a wall. I was like, this isn't good. I have bio enhancements. I punched that guy, I punched that guy, and I punched that guy. What? And I have half of my melee charge, over half my melee charge back, if you can see in that corner. It's absolutely massive. Look at that. Okay, that's 1. And you think, oh, well, that's never going to happen. Well, fun fact, in comp, there's 3 players, and they rush together. If they're a good team, they'll rush together consistently, and you'll get all kinds of bio enhancements. Let's check this out here. This is Endless Vale, one of the smallest maps in the game, right? Great map for this. I jumped up here. 1, 2. Look how far this guy's. 3. What a massive play, because when bio enhancements is active, the amount of extra damage you do in your melee is enough to actually hand cannon to the body and then just punch them once. As you see here, 47, and then that punch actually did, it's not going to show. I think it does like 180 damage with bio enhancement. So it's just insane. And I have so many of these 3-punch clips. Like, I have so many of them. Right here, here's another one. I didn't even get bio enhancements on this clip. I was just able to punch everything to death. And this was a good team too.
1 minute. You're ahead on live.
Because that instant health. You see that? This first guy gave me the overshield. This guy vooped me and took me so weak. And then somehow I punch him and I just get so much health back that this guy is able to shoot me and punch me and it doesn't matter. And then again, health. It just, I'm sounding like a broken record here, but the The power in bubble in comp is disgusting. It's by far the greatest greatest subclass, and I don't think you can prove me wrong. It's so good. I'm actually running 100 intellect and 100 recovery on my Titan so that I can have as many bubbles as possible, because giving the orbs to my teammates is just too good. Orbs, one hit machine gun, one hit punches, one hit snipers, one hit anything you want, and two hit primaries. It's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I've inspired all the bubblers out there. And actually, I don't know if I really want to inspire the bubblers, because then you guys are gonna be harder to fight. But hey, if it's a bubble meta, it's never been a bubble meta. Let's let it be a bubble meta. So thank you for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and post any comments you have in below, questions or comments or whatever you have. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Kidding. We're walking the same direction as I say bye.